And we are back. Pokemon Diamond, Hardcore Nuzlocke, the run continues. Starting this episode off, we have our first encounter in Route 212. It is going to be the little Wooper here. It's in the rain, throw the Great Ball, and secure it. And then for our Trophy Garden encounter, it is going to be the little Pichu. Throw the Great Ball, secure it, and add it to the PC for now. All right, smack dab in the midst of our Team Galactic storyline here. Our rival Barry is going to fly off the side of the screen and want to fight us yet again. And we oblige, and he's only got 4 Pokemon, nothing too crazy. He's still rocking the Starly. It's not even evolved yet, so that's pretty embarrassing, honestly. And again, his levels don't keep up until that final fight, and I really do enjoy the final fight against Barry. He has a really nice full team of 6, and it really does push you to the brink right before the Elite Four, which is always enjoyable. But right here, there goes the Starly. The Luxray is just completely flexing on his team. The Ponyta comes out as just a parting gift, just a little party favor, no problem here. A base stab Spark just finishes off the Fire Horse. You love to see it. If you're rooting for our team, that is. And then the Grotle comes down. Barry's starter. He's still looking for that Torterra. We're not quite there yet, so kind of looks like Spike from Land Before Time the more you look at him, which is pretty funny. And we're just kind of thinking, what do we do here? Do we swap out? And since we're still full health, we're still really healthy, let's just rain down some bites, get some damage down onto the starter here. And Grotle's going to try to get some health back with the Mega Drain. Not too many issues. We're just going to bite down as many times as we can. And the flinch is just really coming out to play, which is nice. Another Mega Drain comes down, a little bit of chip off the top, but no problems there. And Colin just takes out yet another Pokemon on Barry's team. Gets the level up as a reward, and then the Weasel comes down. It's not a Floatzel, no problem. Gets a priority Aqua Jet, which is pretty cool. Proud of you, kid, but it's not going to be enough. And there goes Barry's team. So let's just keep moving forward. Got a couple first encounters, and let's work our way to Fantina in that 5th gym battle. And I was just joking. There's no more first encounters. It is time to go to the 5th gym, take on Fantina and her 3 ghost type Pokemon. Let's see if we have what it takes to defeat her and keep moving forward. All right, it is time for Fantina, the 5th gym leader, and her 3 ghost type Pokemon. Very excited for this one, and I just realized that I did not hit the level cap. It was actually level 36 and I went to 35, so I actually misread that. A little bit unfortunate, but it'll make the fight a little bit funner, a little bit more challenging, but we just got to be careful not to make any big mistakes. We don't want to lose anybody just because we didn't level up everyone one more level. But other than that, no problem. That does mean we didn't get the Empoleon, but I think our main 3 is going to be the Crobat, the Luxray, and the Floatzel. So Floatzel is super fast with a high physical attack as well, so we're really going to lean in to the crunches there, and I think that's going to do so much damage. So let's see how far Floatzel can take us, and then maybe a Intimidate pivot with the Luxray onto the Gengar could be huge. Our Rosalia from the previous fight is not going to be too big, I don't think, because the Grass Poison doesn't stack up too well against Fantina. So let's see what we got here. Arthur comes down against the Drifblim, and we should be faster, and I don't think this one-shots, but it should be a clean 2-shot here. It might one-shot given how strong Floatzel is, but it's not stab, so there it is. Drifblim holds on and uses the Astonish, and because Drifblim has Aftermath, I think we pivot to a Surf, hoping that that is outside of heal range, and that way Arthur takes no damage upon Drifblim dying, but unfortunately that is in heal range, and Fantina heals up the blimp, and now I don't think Surf is going to 2-shot, although that is stab. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I think we just 2-tap with Surf, and now Arthur is going to be nice and healthy for the Gengar that is going to come down here. Really good stuff. So no Aftermath shenanigans, no Martyrdom Grenade there. And now we are down to 2 Pokemon. Floatzel doing absolute work right now. He's looking really angry, but I hope he can, be more happy after this fight is over. But instead of the Gengar, the Miss Magius or Miss Magius comes down and is probably looking for a super effective Magical Leaf. which is pretty funny because that only does 60 damage. So that's basically a stab shadow ball. And that potentially means we're dead to crit. Oof, our special defense is really low. Um, but honestly, if we swap in, someone else is gonna have to eat a magical leaf, which I guess Crobat could, but I'm pretty sure Mismagius has a psychic type move that it will then use against Crobat. With all of that being said, I think we just roll the dice. I think we see how strong Floatzel is. We probably won't one shot. It's going to be a guaranteed two shot. And can we eat one magical leaf? And if not, I think we live a magical leaf if it doesn't crit. But if it does crit, we might lose our Sea Otter. And that'll be the first death of the run. But again, I just hate swapping in. You just lose so much you lose the momentum and you take so much free damage from the opposing side. So I'm willing to go for this. If we crit, we get the one shot. But if I lose Arthur to a single magical leaf from that range, it's going to be my fault. And Mismagius lives with 1 HP to her name, and she's going to drop back with a gorgeous magical leaf as the citrus brings her to a safer spot here. And I am so interested to see if this kills the Floatzel. Floatzel, I know your special defense is not high, but can you hold on? That is not a high damage move, but it is super effective. And we barely hold on with 21 HP. We barely hold on, and the Oran Berry is not a citrus berry, but we are floating around the same. I do not think Mismagius has a priority move. So we are going in for another crunch, and that is beautiful. And Floatzel does hold on, digs deep in the trenches, and holds on. Magic Leaf not being enough to finish. And now a little bit of a tipsy situation with the Gengar. And I don't think Gengar knows Pursuit, so that's fine. So let's see if we can swap out here. What would Gengar... I think Gengar is all physical with this moveset. Again, I don't have it with me. I really should have brought it, but we're living on the edge here a little bit. I think we go for Colin, get the Intimidate, and then just rain down 1 or 2 Bite or Crunches, whichever one the Luxray is equipped with at this point. And hopefully no crits. Let's see what happens here. So get the Intimidate, hoping that the Gengar is more physical than special. And it's going to go for the Poison Jab. Okay, that is Stab Poison Jab that's going to hit. No poison, please. No poison. Gets the poison, unfortunately. But as you can see, that Intimidate really fending off a lot of damage. We are definitely dead to a crit through the Intimidate. But I'm willing to go for 1 crunch. I am willing to go for 1 crunch. Shadow Claw does have a high chance of critting, but it does not. That does no damage. The Intimidate paying dividends, and this is going to do a good chunk. Should get Gengar into 2-hit range, and it goes for the 1-shot. Is that a fadeaway critical? It is not. That is just a raw crunch from Colin with the high attack stat. Ridiculous stuff. Colin from downtown. Wow. Okay, Fantina is defeated. Fantina usually does give some issues since all 3 of her ghost types are really strong in their own right, and it makes it really tough to swap in and out. But we did it. We absolutely did it. We didn't lose anybody, and I'm super satisfied with that. I will absolutely take that. So that'll be 5 gyms down. We have 3 to go. This run is going fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about whether we lost or haven't lost anybody, because then, that's when we lose someone. So, yeah. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.